Throughout our lives, we've experienced the unexplainable, from bright apparitions to dark entities, changing our perspectives on the afterlife. Now we seek answers and intend to capture evidence of paranormal existence. These are our paranormal experiences. The Gaiety Theatre and Grand Hotel. The building was constructed in 1898, which housed both the Gaiety Theatre and Grand Hotel. The Gaiety Theatre and Grand Hotel was established by Edward Malarkey after his previous hotel in Zeehan, the Royal Exchange, was destroyed by fire. The theatre cost an astonishing £7,075. This would be equivalent to about $1,513,485 Australian dollars. This enormous expense by Malarkey in 1898 produced Australia's largest concert hall during the late 19th century, having a seating capacity for around 1,000 patrons. The venue brought touring companies such as the J.C. Williamson Company, with the favourite being the all-male Welsh Choir. Although, it seems more like a myth now. Supposedly, Enrico Caruso and Dame Melba performed at the theatre. The Grand Hotel charged city rates, 10 shillings a day, with patrons offered city services. A decade prior to the opening of the Gaiety and Grand Hotel, in 1882, silver-lead ore was discovered near Mount Zeehan by Frank Long. Long's first samples had yielded an impressive 70 ounces of silver per tonne. However, the isolated mining town was slow to develop, with severe transport problems hindering early mining activity. Over the next decade, it became known as the Silver City, and by 1900 it was the third largest town in Tasmania after Hobart and Launceston, with a population of between 8 to 10,000. Zeehan during its boom period was a bustling town with no fewer than 17 hotels at one time. This was alongside many other small local businesses, including the Zeehan and Dundas Herald newspaper. Zeehan was also a railway hub, being the western coast junction for many nearby towns and mining activity. During our initial live stream of the Gaiety Theatre, our balcony camera captured some unexplainable occurrences. Hold on. Put the battery next to it, see if they want to play with that. So Sam's going to set it up. This is probably all. If you listen really closely, you can hear some light footsteps behind the camera. As you can see, we're at the stage doing our live stream, and at no point do we actually move, causing any similar noises. And if we did move, the noise would echo around the theatre and not cause such a muffled footstep. Is anyone around the stairs? Got a milligauss reading. If anyone's here and around the stairs, you can use our energy and communicate to us. There's 2 devices here you can touch to let us know that you're here and want to communicate with us. Hello? Anyone up here? Anyone here for the theatre? Hello? Anyone here? I'm here to watch a show. I'm lost in the building. Can you please help me? Go down the hallway. Want to do a thing, we'll just sit down here and have an EVP session. Hello? Is there any dancers here? Does anyone want to join us up on the balcony? It's first class.
You got that. I'm just like clapping.
Can you do it again? It was really good. Is there anyone up on the balcony with us? Can you please use the rod to communicate to us? Open for yes, closed for no. Is there anyone on the balcony with us? Are you in the seats below us, talking to us?
If you are behind us, open up the rods as far as you can go, please. Using the rods, can you point to where you are in the room?
Are they pointing anywhere? Do you want to move closer to us? Open for yes, cross for no. Do you want to move closer to us? Well, come sit right next to me, if you want. Do you want to sit right next to me? So he does want to sit next to me? Alright.
Would you like to sit next to Ben?
Crossing, isn't it?
Yep, wants to sit next to Ben.
Alright, and we'll call.
Again, can you use both to point to where you are?
The rook's spiking a little
It's
bit.
about where the light is. Would you like us to turn that light off? Yes.
Can we keep it on just because we can't see without the light? Can we keep it on? Slowly open to a yes.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you.
If I put this device over where you're sitting where the light is, can you touch it for us? If I put it over where you're sitting, is that okay?
It's gone quiet.
Maybe you try it.
Can you point to where you are?
It's over that direction again.
So it keeps moving around.
It's like over there now. Oh, we're going spikes over that direction.
Try like hovering like 3 seats from you.
Look, slightly stronger spike. I'm just getting spikes again.
What is it? Is that with a mill?
No, the mill's not picking up anything, but this is. Alright, I got these devices out in front of my hands, and you said you wanted to touch them before. Now's your chance. You get to pick between the two. The rook's getting spikes. Are you touching this device in my left hand? Open for yes, cross for no. No, stop spiking. The spike.
No.
Are you close by me? Open for yes, cross for no. Are you really close to me?
Yes.
You can come sit right in front of me if you want.
No.
Are you just following us around? Spike, 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 spike. Did we bump into you up here? Yes. If we got some other devices, do you think you would speak to us? Other things like this where it lets us know that you want to speak or you can communicate with us, so...
No. Because I really feel like you're the manager of this place. Are you a manager of this establishment? Or
That was a yes.
are you a janitor? No.
Oh, that's a big no.
Are you... Do you take the tickets? Do you take the tickets? No?
Unless they have separate people for that. Do you run your own staff? Do you run your own staff? Yes, that kind of agrees that yes, he's a manager and yes, he has people working under him.
Are you a manager of this establishment? Yes.
Yeah. It's a very nice establishment.
Very, very nice looking building. Are you a male? Yes.
It's becoming more active now.
Hello, sir.
Can we ask you personal questions? Is that okay?
No.
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 He really doesn't like talking to us.
No, I don't know, he just wants to sit up.
He wants to what,
He
sorry?
just wants to stay up.
Does it look like someone was interrupting the light? Are you playing around with the lights downstairs? If you are, can you bang twice like this? After capturing some strange noises and talking to the supposed manager, we head downstairs. Oh, we'll split up and sit in different sections. We need some help. We're lost in this big building. We don't know how to get out. Are you standing behind us watching? First word. First word. It was like the first thing that came through all night.
Yeah.
Do you want us facing the stage?
Are you going to do a performance for us?
something.
It's a woman's voice.
Yeah, it's a female. Are you a lady? If you don't want to talk to us, that's fine, but can you please tell us through that spirit box? Unless you tell us, we won't know. That said two things.
Yeah.
It sounded like, for me, it sounded like tell me.
Should we slow down the speed rate?
If you want to give it a go, yeah. You might be scared. You might be not too sure what's going on at the moment. It might be confusing for you. But we're really friendly and we just want to communicate with you. Can you speak through it now? Is that better? And Ben, maybe just come over here now.
Are you an actress here?
No.
Are you up on the stage? That was a bloke's voice. Was that the manager? Was that the manager?
You don't feel that they're like behind us for some reason.
Are you allowed to talk to us?
I swear I heard like a noise. I swear I heard like a noise. It's like a voice. I'm wondering because the acoustics, by reverbing sounds off the wall, and they can talk through the reverb.
Yeah.
Do you think, I want your opinion on this, wherever you are. If we make noises like this, and it bounces off the walls, do you think you could speak through the echo? Would that be easier for you? If you speak through the echo, through our own voices, through the sound? It's like a very faint.
Very faint.
Hello? Oh, my hands are funny. It's all cold. It's cold. This is hey, who are you? I'm holding the fork away from you. Let's see there. Ben? It felt like electric energy. Hello, who are you? It's nice to see you. It's not my hand. Do you have logs? I'll take those if you want those. Do you have a name? Hi, are you the manager? Probably wants to say hi. Who's here? Can you tell us your name? You can whisper in our ear. Can you bang on the door? Flash, if you want to tell me something. Hey, push it, see if you can push it, Sam. Take some roots.
Oh. Yeah.
Can you spike twice in a row if you're the manager? Remember, twice in a row. 1, 2.
Bang, yeah.
There was 2, so there's the manager.
You know, small from the each.
So I hear rumbling.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, yeah.
There was 2, so there's the manager.
You know, small from the each.
So I hear rumbling.
Yeah.
Flash twice if you're angry. 2. Flash twice if you don't want us back here. Can you do it one more time, please? Flash twice.
Bang, bang.
It feels like a concentrated cold pocket on my hand.
It's probably staying a lot more on fire.
Get the temperature going. You still there?
Yep.
Right, so what's that going up to?
It's going to 2.5 to 10. Can you please decrease the temperature? Is that okay? Is that another door?
No, still this one.
Oh. You still here? The coal pocket's slowly going.
It's probably left.
Ben, we need you to get on the rods because we want to know where we want us to go.
Okay, if this is the manager, you point the rods in the direction you'd like us to go.
Towards the door.
Whoa.
Alright, so we're going to head out, okay? Then when we get to the door, you have to point to where you want us to go next. Ben, Sam needs to see. What the Did I just see you just then? Were you like right there?
Oh, it's gotten really cold.
If it wasn't you, that's okay, but were you wearing like a checkered shirt?
That's what I was saying.
Really, I didn't hear you say that.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't say it, but I was thinking checkered.
It looked like a checkered
Checkered
shirt.
That's all like you know how you get those perfect like red squares type thing? It's
Yeah.
like the and then it's another colour.
So are you wearing a checkered shirt that looks like browns and oranges and stuff?
Brown, orange squares. Brown, orange squares. Point us in the direction you want us to go next. Stairs. Alright, so that's an easy one. Stairs. You point us in the direction you'd like us to go, Mr. Manager.
To the aisle.
Can you point in the next direction you'd like us to go?
You're just going to point us to the front door, I bet you.
This is going to test him. Not in a bad way. Sorry. Can you point us in the next direction you'd like us to go?
I like how all of a sudden the rods are moving where
Yeah.
they weren't before.
Can you point us in the direction you'd like us to go? Can you point us in the direction you'd like us to go? Point us in the direction you'd like us to go.
Yeah, I knew it.
Wow.
Out the front door.
Front door. Let's go to the front here.
Point us in the direction you'd like us to go, Mr. Manager.
Well, we can't go out the door. Can we go back into the dress room, Mr. Manager? No.
Does that mean we can now go down there because we're performers?
No.
Swear to God, I'm not moving it by myself.
Do you like us?
No.
Can we go up into the hotel area? So we're allowed to go up there, just
Yeah.
not about up there.
Anyone up here? Oh.
I know you don't like me being down here, but as far as I know, you're fine with me heading into these change rooms, is that correct? Does me being down here make you angry? Yes, it does. So you're back here again. Ooh.
If there's anyone in this room with me, can you please come up to my hand and touch it? Hello? If there's anyone here, can you tap 2 times? Can you tap twice? Like this.
Come, where have you gone? I've come down here to talk to you. I know you're here. There you go. You need to come here and confront me. I know you're here. I can feel you. I can feel your anger and energy pulsating through me. I heard a woman through the box. I heard a woman's voice. Is that a woman telling me to get out of the ladies' changing room? Is it because I'm in the ladies' changing room? Is it because I'm in the ladies' changing room?
Have we done anything to offend you? No?
Anyone down here? Can you tap twice if anyone's here? Feels a bit funny in here. Some old papers on the ground. What is this? 1963. Hearing something. Think it's a dog. Still very quiet.
It is. See if you can get it. Go to a red light. You burst of energy. If that's why you don't want me to be here. Big burst of energy. Draw off me and throw as much energy as you can. I know you're definitely here, I can feel you. Come on, hit red. I know you've got the energy. You need to throw more at me. Show me your anger. I can see the anger. Come grab hold of my arm, try and pull me out. Come on, you can go better than that. Draw some energy. I can feel how angry you are. I don't even know if you're the manager. You could just be saying you're the manager. You could be lying to me. You could just be trespassing. Can't you need to speak through this box on the bench?
Hello? Just here to talk. A bit of a milligauss reading, but... Is someone in front of me? Ooh. Bit of a milligauss reading, but I'm not entirely convinced yet. Haven't really caught too much on the millimeter. Not really, but the hallway's creepy as hell. Oh, fuck. Oh. It just felt like cobwebs go across my face.
Walk down the stairs.
That door moves enough. See if you can rattle it. Grab hold of it and really rattle it hard. I know you don't want me down here, so I respect your wishes and I'll leave.
The unknown noise was captured when we were doing our second live stream for the night. This took place in the Grand Hotel section of the building. This means that our voices would have to travel through at least 3 walls in order to get to the theatre area. After our live stream, we investigated the remaining rooms, however nothing paranormal was captured.